Gonta admires Sakura's strength, and Sakura finds Gonta's brother. Oh, look at them! Sakura and Gonta, they're like family, man. They're like Big Buff family. I love them both. Let's go for a long one today. Good people, it is another fine Friday in the year of the Aviator, and that was longer than I expected to go for, but I'm your United States Aviator. Welcome back to Danganronpa Hunger Games, a very special episode because it is the very first Versus episode of Season 2. You saw it on the thumbnail, you saw the both sides, and it's real nice, it's all fancy. Hope you guys are excited for this one. The first one is heavyweights versus lightweights. We have the 14 lightest characters along with the 14 heaviest characters in the franchise, and we're just gonna go for it. It's gonna be a fun time. We're going to get our second winner and our second loser because this season is all about versus, and I'm excited for this one. This one was interesting because there are some characters that I didn't expect to make these cuts. So I'm gonna start with the lightweights. The way that they're organized is the lightest character to the 14th lightest character. So starting at the top, the lightest character in the franchise, we have Miss Monika, followed by Kotoko, Jotaro, Crazy Hiyoko, Nagisa, and Masaru. Crazy Hiyoko's just slam in the middle of these of these warriors of hope. Following those characters, we have Himiko, Seiko, who I didn't think was one of the lighter characters, Ryoma, Angie, Chihiro, Maya, Ibuki, and Fuyuhiko. So yeah, the one that really surprised me on that one was Seiko, and I guess Ibuki too. I didn't know that she was so light. She must be like super duper thin. But if we go here for the 14 heaviest, this one's going from basically the opposite. The lightest of the 14 heaviest and the heaviest of the 14 heaviest is at the bottom, the heaviest character in the franchise. We'll get to it in a second, but starting at the top we have Munakata, Haiji, Gundam Tanaka, who I didn't expect to make the list actually, Kaito Momoto, Luminary of the Stars, Mondo, Juzo, Kibo, who I also didn't think would make it. I thought that he was lighter machinery, but apparently he's heavy machinery, guys. Gonta, Sakura, Nekomaru. Good on you, Nekomaru. To be honest, I'm not surprised at all that the row right there, Gonta, Sakura, and Nekomaru, they all they all died in the same chapter. Oh. The chapter 4 big ones. Oh, sad days. Fat Togami, the Great Gozu, Daisaku, and last but not least, we have Hifumi. And let me just do a quick double check. Did I give Chihiro a grenade? I did not, because Chihiro is one of the people who made it in the list of off-season victories. Everyone in the off-season who's in a murder game simulator gets a grenade at the start. That is their that's their little benefit for being a winner when it didn't count. So it kind of counts. So there's a slim advantage to those two, so keep that in mind. Grenades are only one-time use, so when they use it, they could use it right at the end and take out a couple of people and take the win. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, but this is the part where you're gonna pause and tell me in the comments a couple of things. As of the first episode, you guys can tell me, are you rooting for team winners or team losers? The overall teams, I'd like to see how that flip-flops as the season goes on. Who's right now on team loser, team winner. That might even change at the end of this episode. Tell me also, which team do you prefer? Do you prefer our lovely lightweights here or our hardcore heavyweights? Which team is your preference? Tell me, of course, the two most important things. Are you a fan? Well, no, what am I talking about? Who's going to be the winner? Tell me, first place. I don't know yet. I'm gonna take a wild guess. But also tell me last place, because as I said, winners versus losers, it's equally as important. So tell me now, go into the comments. I'm not even gonna do the pause thing. I promise this time. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna take a drink of water and say, oh, I'm glad you paused. See, I'm not gonna do it, I promise. I know some of you are so suspicious, even I'm suspicious of me right now, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna have that short part of the video where I'm just standing completely still. No. I'm just going to take to heart and assume that you guys paused, and I'm going to tell you my picks. See, look at that. Progress, you guys. I didn't do it this episode. Let this be a moment in history. I truly do prefer... If half of the lightweights were just made of the Warriors of Hope, I feel like I'd like the lightweights better. Because I love, like, most of the other lightweight characters that aren't the Warriors of Hope, but I like some of the Warriors of Hope too. But I hate some of the heavyweights too. They have Haiji, man. Haiji's here with all of the Warriors of Hopes. Oh, please, Haiji, just don't. Anyone but Haiji. Whoever kills Haiji is going to be the player of the game this time, because Sayaka didn't make the cut. I guess I do still like the heavyweights better. No. I like the lightweights better. I do. And that's saying a lot, because I love Gonta and I love Gundam, and I do love Kaito too. But, it's Fuyuhiko, Ibuki, Chihiro, Ryoma, and Himiko. That combination is just like, you know what? I love the small squad. They touch my heart. So I'm on Team Lightweights, even though I would probably be a Team Heavyweight person because I'm a large individual. I'm like 6'2". But in terms of last place, I think it's going to come from the Lightweights, and I think it's going to be, unfortunately, the ultimate little PE. It's going to be Masaru. But the winner is also going to be from the Lightweights, and I'm going to say that Chihiro takes the cake. And I hope that I'm not jinxing Chihiro, because Chihiro has somehow had a strong showing in every time that the Ultimates are all up against each other. That's not the case this time, but I feel like Chihiro's gonna take home a win. Hopefully your picks do well. Hopefully mine's, I didn't jinx anybody. That's just my biggest hope. And I guess in terms of team winner / team loser, I'm definitely on team winners because it's got my overall pick. If you didn't make an overall pick yesterday's episode, go watch yesterday's episode. What are you doing? Watch that one before this one, or else you're gonna be spoiled on who won and lost at the end of this episode. So go back and watch that one. While I start this episode, ladies and gentlemen, let's see heavyweights versus lightweights. Who reigns supreme? Oh no. Round one. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone scatters around the arena. The tributes are going wild, and the horns sound. Sound the horns! Haiji challenges Maya to a duel, but Maya bites the dust. Ladies and gentlemen, Maya is your first person out. She has made it into the losers bracket. Good on you, Maya. Seiko looks around for stuff to scrounge. Himiko sobs quietly because she did not get that last place. Himiko's like, now I've got to win to get into the brackets. Munakata tries to keep a brave face on for everybody's sake. For some reason, I was about to just list everyone's name. And I would have been like, oh, never mind, that was a mistake. Ryoma hopes he doesn't have to harm anyone. Daisaku and Kibo's fingers touch by accident. They both blush a little bit. Fuyuhiko and Angie attack Munakata from behind, murdering him. He got moited, you guys. Crazy Yoko's being adorable as always. Kibo just wants to be helpful. Poor child. Chihiro juggles with his grenade a bit, kinda wanting to use it. Angie keeps trying to tell a joke, but it always falls flat. Yaha! Nagisa twiddles his thumbs. Nekomaru attempts to kill Chihiro, but Nagisa intervenes to protect him. The blue boy himself dies in the attempt. Rest in peace, Nagisa. I didn't expect Nekomaru to go for it like that. Gonta thanks Sakura for being there for him. I feel like those two would be really kind to each other. I feel like Sakura would almost be like a mom for Gonta. Buff mom. Gundam tries to kill Crazy Hyoko, but Crazy Hyoko outgames Gundam with her crazy antics and kills him instead. Sakura can't believe that Nekomaru has killed someone. I honestly couldn't believe it either. You saw my surprise. Fat Togami attempts to kill Seiko, but Ibuki intervenes just in time. She doesn't die. She had to kill Fat Togami, though, to protect Seiko's life. Whew. Mondo feels horrible for failing Team Heavyweight. Masaru does his best to avoid Kotoko, the master of the dark arts. Ibuki admires Fuyuhiko's decisiveness. I feel like that would be accurate. I would. Monica attacks the Great Gozu from behind and slaughters him. Kaito looks around for stuff to scrounge. Fumi remembers how much he misses the Great Gozu and sobs quietly. I miss him too. Juzo won't die like the others. Jotaro is on the verge of snapping, and Kotoko can't take it anymore. And he was on the verge of snapping. It was just his neck instead. Ladies and gentlemen, Claire de Lune. We lost 7. And I think most of them were heavyweights, or it might be, no, yeah, most of them were heavyweights. Claire de Lune 4. Maya. Munakata. Nagisa. Gundam Tanaka. Fat Togami. The Great Gozu. Jotaro. And with that down, we have a quarter of the competition gone, 7 dead, 21 remain. And, how many did we lose? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's just 4 gone from Team Heavyweight, so they have 10 left, and 3 gone from Team Lightweight, so they have 11 left. Let's go ahead and let's proceed to round 2. Hifumi fails to grasp the gravity of the situation. Fat Togami's lifeless body is dead. Mondo and Nekomaru get into an argument over who should be in charge. Are you kidding? Kotoko, master of the dark arts, found a flamethrower. See if anyone gets in her way now. Oh no. Nekomaru has made some mistakes as a leader, but wants to do right by Team Heavyweights. Crazy Yoko's looking particularly erratic today, of course. That's every day, you guys. Kaito seems to find Gonta's presence soothing. Seiko gathers ammo for her slingshot. Ryoma thinks of a dark poem. Juzo ambushes Himiko and Seiko, murdering them both. Jeez Louise, Juzo. They were no justice for Himiko today, but no justice for Seiko either. I feel like I wanted both of them to kind of make it a little bit further, but Juzo was like, not today. Sakura sizes her muscles. Masaru rambles on about something and nobody cares about it. Chihiro, my pick, wanders off and gets lost, never to be seen again. Rest in peace, Chihiro. You didn't even get to throw your grenade. Ibuki admires Masaru's strength. Angie is being adorable as always. Monica and Kotoko conspire against Fuyuhiko. Yeah, I believe that. Fuyuhiko sets down a trap, and Daisaku gets caught in that trap. Haiji can't wait to kill again. I believe that too. Kibo wishes he could go home. Poor Kibo. Poor Kiboy. Kiboy! Gonta finds Daisaku's trap and manages to free- finds Daisaku caught in a trap and manages to free him. Good on you, Gonta. You're like, you know what? Gonta's so nice. Gonta gentleman. Gonta let you out. And they are on the same team, so I would hope that he would. We lost 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Claire de Lune 4. Himiko. And Seiko, both from the Cave Tribe. Chihiro, the ultimate. And with that, we lost 3 small people all in the same day. The heavyweights have taken the lead. Will they maintain the lead? Will they win? Let's proceed and find out to round 3. Kaito and Daisaku's fingers touch by accident. They both blush a little bit. Monica is looking for an easy out. Fuyuhiko tries to keep on a brave face for everyone's sake. Ibuki is ready to defend her friends. Sakura wonders about the future. Crazy Yoko's bad brain turns her into a horrible person. Nekomaru doesn't really want to, but finds himself having to get rid of Ibuki, who is ready to defend her friends. Rest in peace. Angie is glad to have someone like Masaru to have boring conversations with. Okay, that seems... wow. Something snaps inside of Haiji. Haiji is now frenzied. Everybody run. All of the small cast run. Daisaku finds some leather scraps and is now a caveman. Mondo attempts to kill Fuyuhiko, but Masaru intervenes just in time. Masaru had to kill Mondo to protect Fuyuhiko's life. Look at the small squad sticking together. Armed with her flamethrower, Kotoko, master of the dark arts, lights Daisaku up and incinerates him to a crisp. Hifumi doesn't feel prepared for any of this. Kibo is glad he can rely on Juzo. Ryoma does his best to avoid Kotoko. Ryoma knows that she's wild. Juzo does not do well because Kibo dies to the hands of Masaru and Crazy Hiyoko. Gonta can't believe Juzo's killed somebody, and Juzo won't give up so easily. Ladies and gentlemen, we lost 4. 1 small, 3 heavyweights. It's a 50. Oh, it's 14 people left. I'm sorry. Let's get a Claire de Lune for these 4. Ibuki, Mondo, Daisaku, Kibo. And we have 14 remaining. Half of the cast is gone. If we click on details, we still have Haiji, Kaito, Juzo, Gonta, Sakura, Nekomaru, and Hifumi. 7 people on each side remain. It is an even split because on the lightweights we have Monica, Kotoko, Crazy Hiyoko, Masaru, Ryoma, Angie, and Fuyuhiko. Which side will win, lightweights or heavyweights? Let's find out as we go on to round 4. Haiji looks around maniacally, seething. Nekomaru's made some mistakes as a leader but wants to do right by everyone. Sakura finds a grenade. Better be careful with that, Sakura, okay. Angie murders Juzo before Kaito can react. Kaito rushes to help but it's already too late. Kaito sits there with a blank stare looking at Juzo's dead body. He's like, I'm sorry, man. You were gonna be my new sidekick since Shuichi's not here. But now you're gone. Hifumi thanks Sakura for being there for him. Kotoko really wants to use her flamethrower again. She was like, I burned that guy to a crisp. Let's do it some more. She is terrifying. Gonta admires Nekomaru's leadership. Monica seems unshaken by any of that, and I believe it. Masaru feels strong enough to handle anything. Ryoma mopes around uselessly. Fuyuhiko finds a slingshot. How quaint. Might be useful in a pinch. He's about to pull off a David versus Goliath. It's gonna be a Fuyuhiko versus etc. Crazy Yoko's bad brain somehow turns her a little kinder. And we only lost 1 this round, and let's give Juzo the Claire de Lune he deserves. Play it up. For Juzo. And there it is. 13 remaining, we're almost to our final 10. Will your pick make it to the final 10? They have to survive 3 slaughters. Let's find out who. We're gonna have those 3 slaughters today, more than likely. Crazy Yoko's bad brain turns her into an absolute pain to deal with. Sakura doesn't know how to cheer Kaito up. Nekomaru wants to end things once and for all with Monica, and Monica bites the dust. Nekomaru's going on a rampage today. Jeez Louise, Nekomaru. Gonta doesn't really understand what's happening. It's okay, Gonta. You've not understood what was happening before and you've won a game. Kaito wanders off and gets lost, never to be seen again. Rest in peace, Kaito. I guess you had that blank stare and you just kept it going. Angie rambles on about something nobody cares about. Masaru twiddles his thumbs. Hifumi remembers Juzo and sobs quietly. Fuyuhiko uses his slingshot to pelt Sakura with rocks, which is more annoying than anything, really. Oh, so much for David versus Goliath. Run, Fuyuhiko. The buff knight's not playing around. Haiji looks around maniacally, seething. Kotoko attacks Hifumi from behind and eviscerates him. The heaviest character is now gone. Ryoma hopes he doesn't have to harm anyone. The pile of flesh that used to be Kibo is dead, and so is Mondo. We lost 3 more. The last 10 people are in, and if your pick is still in, they've made it into the top 10, and that is glorious for you. But before we proceed to our final 10 contestants, let's get ourselves a phenomenal Claire de Lune for the smallest character, Monica, Kaito, and the largest character, Hifumi. I did not expect a round where the smallest and largest character both died, but we've got 10 people left. We've got to get ourselves a winner, so let's click next round and let's proceed. Oh my gosh, we lost a lot of people today. Ladies and gentlemen, Sakura juggles with her grenade for a bit, kinda wanting to use it. In an act of betrayal, Kotoko and Fuyuhiko team up to get rid of Crazy Hiyoko. Rest in peace, Crazy Hiyoko. Masaru tries to kill Nekomaru, but Nekomaru is still on a rampage and kills him instead. Fuyuhiko feels terrible for failing the lightweights. It is just, him, Kotoko, Ryoma, Angie left. Just the 4 of them. Oh my gosh, the heavyweights are putting a beatdown on them. Gonta finds a lovely bikini in the middle of this beatdown. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Nekomaru sneak attacks Ryoma and Kotoko, slaughtering them both, and in a fit of frenzy, Haiji creeps up on Angie and turns her inside out. We lost 5 small characters in one day. Ladies and gentlemen, Clair de Lune 4. Crazy Hyoko. Masaru. Ryoma. Kotoko. Angie. And, oh my gosh, looking at that, we just have... who? Is it just Fuyuhiko left? Fuyuhiko has to win this for his whole team. To do that, he has to get rid of Nekomaru, Haiji, Sakura, and Gonta. That is insane. Okay. I bet you're really regretting that fit of frenzy, the act of betrayal now, because it's not looking good for you, Fuyuhiko, but can you win it for your team? Can the small baby gangster take home the win for his team? Let's click next round and find out. Nothing happens. Gonta flaunts his bikini. Nekomaru hopes to get everyone out of here, everyone being him, Gonta, Sakura, and Haiji. Sakura sobs quietly, Crazy Hyoko's dead. Fuyuhiko gathers ammo for his slingshot, which didn't work last time, so you might want to find another weapon, Fuyuhiko. Sakura was not playing games. Haiji looks around maniacally seething. Let's click next round. Oh my gosh. Nekomaru sizes his muscles. Gonta admires Sakura's strength, and Sakura finds Gonta's brother. Oh, look at them! Sakura and Gonta, they're like family, man. They're like big buff family. I love them both. And Sakura's dead because in a fit of frenzy, Haiji creeps up on his teammate Sakura and kills her dead. Fuyuhiko won't give up so easily, and Ibuki's corpse desiccates peacefully, I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, there's 4 people left. Fuyuhiko's still in for the lightweights. Nekomaru, Haiji, and Gonta are all in for the heavyweights. Ladies and gentlemen, Clair de Lune for the buff knight herself. Sakura. And we gotta click next round. We gotta see who wins this one. And we saw what happened that one time. The number of kills you have, still very important. Round 9. Haiji looks for his next victim. Fuyuhiko thinks about what he did to end up here. Gonta admires Nekomaru's leadership. Himiko's dead. Nekomaru has made some mistakes as a leader, but wants to do right by the remaining heavyweights. It's just him, Haiji, and Gonta. Let's proceed. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Nekomaru remembers how much he misses the Great Gozu and sobs quietly. Fuyuhiko attempts to kill Haiji, but Nekomaru intervenes to protect him. Unfortunately, Nekomaru dies in the attempt. Rest in peace, Nekomaru. You were a good leader all the way to the end. Gonta fails to grasp the gravity of the situation. The dead husk of Nagisa desiccates silently and panting like a wild beast, his eyes bulging out. Haiji's frenzy grows so overpowering that his heart gives out. Ladies and gentlemen, the player of the game is Haiji's own frenzy. It is absolutely glorious. But that means it is a 1v1. Fuyuhiko holding his own against 4 heavyweights all alone. And he's just left between him and Gonta. I'm fine with either one of these guys winning. They both won in the same week in Season 1. But only one of them will win this week, in the first week of Season 2. Let's get a Clair de Lune 4. Nekomaru. Haiji. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to get a winner? Will it be Fuyuhiko? Will it be Gonta? Or really, will it be the person with the most kills? Let's find out. Let's click next round. Nobody died. Nobody's dead yet. Mondo's dead. Fuyuhiko feels horrible for failing the lightweights, and Gonta doesn't feel prepared for any of this, but let's click next round. Oh no. Fuyuhiko sets down a trap. Kotoko's lifeless body rots away peacefully. Gonta gets caught in one of Fuyuhiko's traps, and now all he can do is hope to be freed. I don't think he's gonna be freed. So, it's either, does Gonta win by getting trapped? Does Fuyuhiko find him in the trap and kill him? Or does Fuyuhiko die to some unknown force? Ladies and gentlemen, let's proceed, let's find out. Gonta still caught in the trap, Fuyuhiko gathers more ammo for her slingshot. Next round. Oh my goodness. The dead husk of Juzo desiccates peacefully. Caught in the trap, Fuyuhiko pelts Gonta with rocks, which is more annoying than anything really. And somehow, someway, the wild animals find Gonta in the trap, and he is mauled. Ladies and gentlemen, Clair de Lune for the beefiest bug boy, Gonta. And that means the coming of age story when the odds were against him. 4 heavyweights versus 1 small baby gangster, but he outlived them all. Your winner from the lightweights, Fuyuhiko. Good on you, Fuyuhiko, because I did not think you were going to win that one. When it was 4v1, I was like, well, Fuyuhiko's going to die, and we're going to have to take these 4 into a brand new simulator and just have them all compete against each other, but no. You outlived Sakura, you outlived Nekomaru, frenzy-outed Haiji, and Gonta was caught in your trap. You played things well. Congratulations, Fuyuhiko, you earned it. Gonta didn't get any kills, right? Gonta almost had the pacifist victory. Right. The kills are down here. Yes, he's at the very bottom, unfortunately. Gonta took 2nd place. Good on you, Gonta. In terms of positioning, Nekomaru had the most kills, so if both of them would have died, Nekomaru would have taken 1st, and he would have been on the list of winners. Speaking of the list of winners, it is now updated, so updates, thank you. There it is. Miss Sonia now has Fuyuhiko on her side in the list of winners. There they are, 2 beautiful blondes, I guess. Hopefully it's not a blonde out. That might be interesting. I wonder how many blondes will make it into the winners bracket final. And if we look at the losers bracket, we have Teru, but now accompanying him is Miss Maya. I'm just excited. I'm excited for both of these brackets to play out. Congratulations if you picked the lightweights. Super congratulations if you picked Fuyuhiko. If you picked Gonta, you were so close. So close, but close doesn't get you the win. Mondo knows that better than anyone, just ask him. But, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the start of Season 2. If you have any more verses, I've kind of laid out most of Season 2 already. Like, I have ideas, like I have a big old list of what I want to do for every single week. But if you have other ideas for, like, versus episodes like this one, you can leave them in the comments. You can. I see every comment, so if you have any of those, I'll be like, you know, check it out. I might squeeze that in, I might take one out, put another one in. Because if you guys have a fantastic idea that I was like, that's better than what I had slated for this week, so I think I might use that instead. I could do that. So leaving comments is always more important than ever. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Year of the Aviator, your United States Aviator is taking off, telling you to stay classy, passengers, and I will see you all next week for more Danganronpa Hunger Games. I wonder what next week's versus is going to be. You're going to have to wait and find out. It will probably be in the other simulator. I kind of want to alternate the weeks, but I feel like that might not work out, so we'll see. Toodaloo, Flight Crew.